Here we're given a system of three linear equations with three unknowns, and we're asked to solve for A. So I'm going to use Cramer's rule for this one. Cramer's rule involves first computing a matrix determinant D. This matrix is just all the coefficients of the A's, which is 1, -1, and 1. The coefficients of the B's, 1, 1, -1. And the coefficients of the C's form the third column, 1, 2, 2. Then we copy the first two columns. This is a technique to help calculate this. And 1, 1, 1, -1. And we start diagonally multiplying. We start off multiplying 1 times 1 times 2. 1 times 1 times 2 is equal to 2. And then we multiply 1 times 2 times 1, and that's equal to 2. We add that. Finally we get 1 times -1 times -1, and that equals +1. And now we subtract going the opposite way with diagonals, so we have 1 times 1 times 1, that's equal to 1. -1 times 2 times 1, -1 times 2 times 1 is equal to -2, and 2 times -1 times 1 is -2. And so this ends up equaling 4 plus 1 is 5, minus 1 minus 2 minus 2 is -1 minus 2 minus 3, so that equals 8. D equals 8. In order to calculate, to find A, we need to solve for calculate another determinant, D sub A, which is a lot like the one we just calculated, except we now use these numbers to cover up the numbers and the coefficients in the A column. So 14, -7, and 27. The rest is the same, 1, -1, and 1, 2, 2. Now we copy the first two columns of this matrix, which is 14, -7, and 27, and 1, 1, -1. And then we can start our diagonal multiplication process. We multiply 14 times 1 times 2, that's 28. And then we add to that 1 times 2 times 27, which is 54. Then we add to that 1 times -7 times -1, which adds up to 7. And then we subtract the diagonals going the opposite direction, which is 27 times 1 times 1, that's 27. -1 times 2 times 14 is -28. And finally 2 times -7 times 1, which is -14. So what we have here is 28 plus 54 plus 7, that adds up to 89, minus 21 minus 28 is -1, and -1 -14 is -15. 89 minus a -15 is 89 plus 15, which is 104. So we've found now that D sub A is 104. We earlier found that D was 8. Now Cramer's rule tells us that A, the thing we're looking for here, is equal to D sub A divided by D, which we now know is going to be 104 divided by 8. And 104 divided by 8 is 13. So the solution to this system of linear equations, at least the A coordinate of the solution, is 13.